Hello and welcome to today's video. If you've seen by the title, I'm gonna get some freaking hate for this video. I'm gonna get some hate. I'm gonna get probably abused or people are not gonna agree with this take. But however, if you've read the title, I think Breaking Bad is the most overrated TV show that has been on TV. People talk it up like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's the best. It's the best TV show ever. The greatest characters ever. It is so good. I've got friends who rave on about Breaking Bad, how good it is, and all this other stuff. Granted, it's all subjective. It's opinions. You guys have every right to like it. I'm not here to say you shouldn't like it. I'm not here to say your opinion's wrong. I'm just here to state my opinion and how I saw Breaking Bad and why I think it is the most overrated show. And when we're talking about overrated, this show is highly rated by a lot of people. The majority. And a massive majority, that like probably 3 times the minority, I think this show is one of the best, if not the best show to ever exist. To me, I think people are hyping it up too much. So let's get into it and let's dive into it. And I want to start off by saying I've watched 3 seasons of Breaking Bad. I've watched 3 seasons of Breaking Bad. And I can tell you now, the first 3 seasons are utter garbage. Gosh, how do I say this? So, I don't even know where to start. So basically, it's about the drugs. You all know what Breaking Bad's about. Now granted, Aaron Paul's character, Jesse, is probably the most interesting character on the show. He is the most interesting character. I did sort of like his character in a way. I was sort of more invested in his character. However, the other characters, I did not give 2 shits about. Skylar is an absolute whiny fucking bitch in this. She just whines and whines and whines and whines and whines to the point where I'm just sitting there, I'm like, you are annoying the fucking shit. You are annoying me to the point where Joffrey from Game of Thrones annoyed me. That's how much you are annoying me right now. And I was just sitting there and I'm like, bitch, just stop. Just stop. Walt Jr., a little whiny bitch as well. So many whiny fucking characters in this show. It's a very, very slow start. Like, very slow. It was boring. I was bored watching this. And I can watch slow stuff. For God's sakes, I love Ad Astra. And that's a fucking boring, slow movie. I got entertainment out of that. But this, I'm sitting there and I'm watching, I'm like, what's going to happen? Is anything going to happen? Come on, can we move this along? It's a bit boring, come on, let's go. And I just was not invested in the story. It didn't grab me and bring me into it and go, here, you're in this. For instance, Sons of Anarchy, from the first episode, bam, they've pulled me in and I'm invested straight away. Breaking Bad, on the other hand, it takes so long. People are saying up to season 3 it gets better. I shouldn't have to go through 3 seasons just to then go to the really good part that's actually going to get me invested. I shouldn't have to go through all that build-up. I shouldn't have to. Sons of Anarchy, straight off the bat, the first episode, boom, shit's hitting the fan, boom, bam, done, you're hooked in. Walking Dead's the same. When its first episode, Game of Thrones is the same. Hooks you in straight away. Breaking Bad, on the other hand, I didn't feel like it was hooking me in at all. I was just sitting there and I'm like, this is like a job. I literally feel like I'm doing this just as a job. And I shouldn't have to feel like that when I'm watching TV shows. And I just don't understand why. Okay, granted, there is some good acting in there. There is some good acting throughout this TV series from what I've seen. But for me, I just thought it was boring. I just couldn't get invested. Didn't grab me. It just didn't grab me and make me feel like I wanted to be a part of that world and a part of the story, and I didn't really care for any characters. The only one I did was Jesse, and that was to an extent. And yeah, I just was not invested in this at all. And to me, I don't see the hype what everyone's saying. I honestly don't. You could say, look, after 3 seasons it gets like really good, but the fact of the matter is I shouldn't have to go through 3 seasons watching and having it to be a chore in order to become invested. That's not how it works for me. If I'm not I mean, it's lucky I gave it 3 seasons. Normally I tap out after 1 season if it doesn't. I mean, look at Walking Dead. I was invested in that, and then after Negan died, I started watching and I wasn't invested anymore. I was kind of like, well, it's run its course. That's how I felt. Now I heard the later seasons are better. I'm going to have to start rewatching. But if it doesn't get me within the first season, I don't see the point of watching it. Titans is a perfect example. Didn't grab me and pull me in. And I was kind of like, well, I don't want to watch this anymore. Same with all the CW shows. They didn't really pull me in. And Daredevil Netflix is the same. It just didn't pull me in and make me interested enough to watch it. It's lucky I gave it 3 seasons, but to me, Breaking Bad is the most overrated TV show of all time. My opinion, you guys are entitled to yours. I know I'm going to get hate for this. Just leave it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with this take, but hey, that's just my opinion on this TV show. So let me know yours in the comments below. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.